Greetings, Curio Cotton.
Hello, Curialia.
How's it feel to be a Curio?
Pretty good, but I didn't realize I was. I thought I'd just gone on a nice vacation in Kimura for a bit. I just came back.
It turns out we're all Curios here.
Nipples of cereal.
On our heads. That's no. Flapping eels out the stump.
We have stumps?
Neck stumps with Curio flaps and potential for home improvement.
Okay. Let's pimp our heads.
All right, welcome to Pimp Our Heads, Curio style. What we're going to be doing, starting with one full decapitation.
I don't know how to fix this. Gallius!
I will never get used to just appearing, and now I'm like, oh, hey guys, yeah, is there a reason you, like, bundled me into a bag when I arrived back in Elgato and dragged me over here, threw me out, and just started talking at me?
Actually, no, we just thought it would be fun.
Fair enough, I do like doing that to Cotton. Am I right, Admiral Gallius? Hey, put him in a bag, throw him overboard, you know what I'm saying? So we're getting reports of extremely aggressive monsters that are appearing to be suffering from some sort of affliction.
I do like how it said Bahari has urgent news. It could have just started with Bahari telling us.
No. Bahari needs an introduction. There's a process. So is this next
news
page
is urgent, but not that urgent.
going to be... Sorry, immersion. Is his next sentence going to be Blood, Blight, Curio, Madness, Lunagaron? Or, by the way, we're doing Frenzy!
Definitely, it's just going to be Frenzy, for sure. It's just going to be Gormagala, literally.
Oh, yes, it is. It's Blood Monsters.
It's blood stuff.
It is. Lunagaron was a tasty teaser. We have a Bloodshine endgame.
Ooh.
I love Gallius' stare at Bahari. Like, there is deep. Look at the silly scientist man say his science words.
We just need to kill the monsters, that idiot.
The Curio, we're evolving. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, they're just bigger Curio.
They're just bigger Curio. No, it's Curio evolves into Malzeno, evolves into Geismagorm.
I'll be honest with you, I cannot possibly feel like this wasn't a result of us letting that one glowing Curio escape.
Yes, it definitely is. Literally, like, he basically left that corpse going, ha-ha, I'm going to restart the entire Curio plane, don't stop me. And we went, Godspeed, sir. We're not really clear on the details, but for now, let's just call it the anomaly.
That's a little bit ominous.
Okay. Kinda grim, man. It's kinda grim.
It's just a little bit kind of grim, dude.
What we do know is they are completely taking over the host monster and controlling it until it's totally spent.
Okay.
Is there going to be like a third big bad? Like, are we getting the triple in Sunbreak?
I mean, that or this is just their explanation of like a tempered-like system.
They're basically being eaten. Oh, so, okay, so what's going on is Curio-affected monsters are slowly being killed and drained by the Curio. They're just feeding on them, but while that's happening, they gain that blood boost and go mental crazy, so we can't just wait for the Curio to kill them. We have to put them down because they're causing too much panic in their thrashing pain. I'm being eaten by thousands of sky leeches.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. But Harry, keep up your Curio research. There's still much we do not know, and we need answers. Continue your assignments, and stay sharp. I'm always sharp. Thank you, guys. Well done.
I have so many whetstones.
I feel so proud. I feel like I'm getting the approval and respect I never got as a child every time I get a well done ticket from Admiral Dad.
I don't get that.
Alright, Is it true? Afflicted monsters are running rampant through the kingdom? Enough questions, Cheech. Deliver the info! This quest unlocks Master Rank 10 for you, is something to keep in mind. Due to the Curio's influence, afflicted monsters become so powerful they can no longer be captured. And you can obtain special materials, and therein lies our mystery weapon trees.
Any interest in the fact that they said earlier that they want to keep these monsters from getting out of the kingdom?
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I love how it's fucking Arzuros! I thought we were gonna go a whole goddamn adventure without Mr. Bloodlustincarnate rearing his bloody head.
This is clearly Blood Blight incarnate.
Blood Blight incarnate. Oh! In a violently aggressive state due to Curio, but this is kind of grim. Like, so Frenzy was like a revival zombie thing, but this is, these monsters are being eaten alive, and they're not pleased about it. Put them down for their own good.
I sort of like that everything can apply Blood Blight, because that lets you heal yourself a little bit, so it means the whole end game is going to be super aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. A1 A1? What the?
Oh, Anomaly 1.
I
That makes
know,
sense.
but like that's a 1-star quest.
That's a 1-star
This is
quest.
an 18,000 Bloodblight Arzuros, and they have their own symbol. That's so awesome. We're
Oh, it
gonna
has its
fight
own symbol,
Bloodblighted
nice.
versions of every major, like Bloodblight Seregios, Astalos, Espinas. Like, can we have a Bloodblighted Gormagala? The possibilities are endless, and my mind is expanding.
Well, yeah. Bloodblight Frenzy? Like, what's it gonna do to elemental monsters? Is it gonna change their element completely?
Oh, imagine a Frenzy Bloodblight hybrid.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The world is opening up after it's closed off, and then it's gonna open up again, probably.
But before we continue, I have something very exciting to share with you all. And before I go any further, I have one big, important question to ask. Have you ever wanted to use my face as a mouse mat? Well, now you can, because merch is here, and it will all come internationally to your door. Yes, indeed. Everyone can get their hands on this stuff. You can find the link to the dedicated shop in both the description and on screen. Also, just a quick little thank you to all of you guys, you know, supporting us to the point we're in a position to be able to do this. It really means a lot, and honestly, just genuinely, thank you. For now then, on with the show.
How hard do you think this Arzuros is gonna be?
Yeah, I'm like, this is either going to be a really nice and smooth introductory blood-blighted bear, just for, you know, the whole experience of it, or he's about to rip out both our spines and use them to play a xylophone of doom.
God, I hope so. Bloodlustincarnate has needed a bit of a time to show himself.
How have we still not unlocked the clouds of the lower citadel?
I think we've just not gone to the area.
Where is...
Like, that looked like it might be a bombable
Like the
place.
whole cloud zone? That seems unnecessary, man.
I mean, there was a cave entrance, and then
Is
the
it
cave
up there?
entrance had like branches. We've been in there before. It's over this way. Right here.
How do you know?
Because we've been here.
Oh yes, this
And then
was the
there's
one
this.
where we couldn't. I remember.
And it might be bombable, is my thought, but it might also not be. It might be something that we have no idea how to get into yet. Oh, you have bombs. Nice.
All right, Cotton, detonate.
Ow.
You know, we got to make sure with these things. Cotton, detonate.
All right. All right. Ugh.
Why do you keep listening to me?
Well, I figure there's got to be an end to them.
So
what I'm getting from that now is maybe there is a special monster that's only in that zone that we just have to get to eventually.
that's interesting. Oh, he looks good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that
He's
looks
got
awesome.
a proper red hue and the sparkles.
Yeah, like this looks nothing like that Lunagaron did. Like this is a proper, like he looks
Look at
properly
him.
blood-plated.
He's got a thorny toad on his hand. Oh, I love thorny toad so much.
It made a little firecracker sound too. Okay, so he hit me with a claw and I got blood blight. So that's pretty instant.
Yeah, I also already have blood blight, and I don't even remember quite.
What did he just take 800 damage from like a blood?
He just took 802 red damage. He took
I'm
800. What?
I'm getting the feeling that might be the Curios.
Is he getting redder?
Yes, he is. I mean, he absolutely has gotten redder since we started, and that was only 10 seconds ago.
Like his paws
You think
are
he
now
maybe-
glowing in
Oh.
blood blight, right? So like,
Do you think that it's literally like as time goes on, every one of those red ticks like increases his power, and we have to outpace? Wow, he hits hard. We have to outpace the red hits.
why is he? God, I love spanking bare ass. Why is he taking 802 specifically bright red damage?
I have to imagine it makes him. It might make him stronger. Like it might be like a timer on the quest. Like as time goes on, he gets stronger. That's what my brain is thinking.
Answer my mystery.
Ow!
Oh world. Oh wow.
He does a lot of damage.
I was so scared that I just drank a potion while on full health reflexively.
Gotta be sure you're.
Oh, why did that knock me so high in the air?
To be fair, he does have some juggle attacks. Maybe. Oh, do you think he's got some of like the Apex Arzuros stuff going on?
You know,
maybe.
I was thinking to myself, oh, gosh darn, you know, oh, sucks a bit that we didn't get murdered on the way to Guys McGorm and everything.
What the fuck?
Oh, he actually pumps out Blood Blight Curio Life Energy Elemental attacks at his climax.
Why did I return to get exploded?
You
Arzuros
returned
doesn't have an
to the bear
explosion attack.
climax. Did you enjoy
Why
it?
he grabbed you? Oh, you don't have honey. Why don't you have honey? Bring honey for Arzuros.
I love how I'm saying, on the off chance you ever get grabbed by Arzuros, bring a honey.
It's so important. You gotta feed the bear.
So yeah, I was a little bit, I wish more things had destroyed us. But given how brutal this Arzuros is, the idea of even something like Seregios, blood blighted up, is utterly horrifying.
Just a touch, yeah.
My God.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's like it's building in waves, and then he'll do that explosion swirl again.
Yeah.
What if each monster has unique, like, blood blight attacks? Because I doubt all of them
they
explode
probably
and do, like, a swirl.
Probably. I mean, they might just have, like...
He's so fast! What? Okay, goodbye!
Bye, Arzuros. Oh, there's something I want to try in this zone. I need to get the marionette spell.
What's on his face? Oh, it's just his face. It's just his face! It's just his face!
Whoa, dude, what's up with your face? It looks so fucked up right now. That's just my face.
Look, it looks
so
like
mean.
he had a small animal attached to his mouth.
You are so mean.
Okay.
Bring me to the poison tree for a second.
It looked like he had an animal
test I'd like to conduct. Oh, I missed.
I mean, no,
okay, it did drop poison though. It dropped,
yeah. All right.
Okay, because it is a thing on the map, so I thought it might be something like that.
All right, Baggies, what's your take on this?
It's fucking crazy, and we're Boggies, asshole.
Sorry, you're just. Oh no, Boggies, Boggies, please, Boggies.
Why don't you? Okay, I just hit him. He popped red and then fell over.
Yeah, that also happened as he threw me away, so I was very scared if that had anything to do with me.
Yeah, I thought he'd done like a pin combo with the oh god. Yes, he's gonna take my honey! Take my honey!
He's gonna get paralyzed before he can eat your honey. Oh no, he made it! Yeah, he did it! He's having a moment of peace and happiness before he's consumed by a swarm of flying piranha birds.
Oh, it's so nice. I'm so happy for him.
I know. You're a good guy, Con. You're a good guy. You gave him essentially a last meal, which, when you put it like that, is kind of grim.
Well, I mean, I'd rather him have the last meal than not, I guess, in the grand scheme of things.
That is true. Oh, he's back.
He's going up. Oh, he's going up. I feel like he definitely gets faster when that happens.
It does feel like he gets like a full across-the-board stat up.
It does.
And it does seem like he gets new attacks as well.
Well, I've not seen him yet except for the explosion.
The thing that I'm getting here that makes me really happy is Blood Blight being afflicted. It rewards you with aggression. And because we can pop him out of Blood Blight, that also rewards aggression.
It also rewards aggression.
Which basically just turns this endgame into Hyper Fight Monster Hunter Edition.
Yeah, which fits the entire pacing of Rise, the wirefall and everything.
It really does.
It pushes you to use wirefall not defensively and save it for the right moments, but to literally use it to make the fight advance smoother.
It's honestly the perfect endgame. Okay, before his claws were lit up and took bonus damage, now his blood is lit up and takes bonus damage.
Oh yeah, it is lit up.
Which means it also draws inspiration from the hyper monsters into you, where you are encouraged to hit their hyper glowy spots because you did bonus damage. So you actually have to target the part of the monster that's been curioed. So right now it's face and butt instead of his claws.
See, a lot of my new Switch skills are all based around having lots of extra part break damage, so now it's all starting to come together.
Yeah, like, honestly, this endgame is... I mean, we've just started on the bear, but it really does seem like it sits... this might sound like duh, given, it's a very experienced large team of skilled developers, but it's like they've thought about it.
Crazy.
Crazy. It's like some genuine thought has gone into the systems and story interconnecting in place. Oh!
Oh,
I did not know the Kitinator was in play. That came out of nowhere. I honestly cannot fathom some of the more threatening monsters.
Yes, take my honey. Take my honey.
Oh my God, stop feeding him.
It's such good time for us, though.
It looks so silly with him blood blighted. The only thing that can ease my pain is the sweet produce of the local bees.
Oh! The 802 went off, and then his arm changed. Do you think that's literally every time we hit the part enough, it pops for extra damage?
I'm gonna call it blood damage every time you pop a blood part.
So that's like ways to trigger extra massive damage pumps, because he probably has ridiculous health. I mean, he does compared to a regular Arzuros already.
Yeah, a regular Arzuros would have died 3 times over by now.
Oh, this is so cool.
This is so good. Like, this is so genuinely good.
I mean... just the concept that I think pretty much everything has a rarity 10 weapon means that, in theory, they might be almost equally good, and you will have a lot more choice of what weapon you're going to use in the endgame, too.
And the thing is, they're definitely going to blood blight the big boys. I mean, that's kind of the point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But if they're blood blighting as little a boy as Arzuros, that means there's a good chance everything might have a blood blight.
Everything!
Everything! I just love the idea that they have justified this so well with the story of this swarm of flying vampire leeches. Like, it works so well. Like, it's such a good living plague.
Ooh. See, the other thing is, if everything's almost on a similar playing field once the Bloodblight's in and the equipment as well, in theory, that means it's not out of the question for them to add lower tier monsters as we go on too, rather than just endgame, always endgame.
That's a really good point. Endgame. Like if they were just randomly, I don't know, to choose a completely random monster here.
Don't say it.
Bloodblight Zamtrios. It's so cool. I'm not even upset it's Arzuros.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be either. I love Arzuros.
You do love Arzuros. You're a bearophile.
Oh, maybe a little bit. Look at him in his big paws. There we go. Pop the claws.
Oh.
Pop the claw. Oh, it's both claws. Pop both claws.
Nice.
Yeah, that is what it is. The second that damage pops up, it disappears. So that's absolutely a reward for hitting the right spot.
Yeah. So new attacks, new Bloodblight status.
Head
focus
and butt?
parts, pop them. Like there's a lot going on that's just this has more health and damage tempered. And that is magnificent.
Head and butt glowing.
Like, it's like all the best parts of Frenzy and Hypered monsters with added extra, and it looks cooler because it's glowing and red.
Yeah. And there's obviously, like, it's not just, well, there's a red glow. The Curios are actively flying around him. Like, it just it makes ecological sense to everything that's been happening.
I am experimenting with fighting with pure Malzeno plus Bloodblight life regen, and it's going quite well.
Yeah, I'm doing mostly that, and it's doing pretty okay.
I mean, I think a big part of that is it's an Arzuros moveset, but it's at
least
nice.
Obviously.
Oh, pop. That almost. What the hell did what Volvidon?
Volvidon.
Okay, buddy.
Summon a Volvidon.
Right. Whatever makes you happy. Can you Wyvern ride Yes, you can.
Yes, okay, right, yes, you can.
All right.
Good time to ask that, I guess.
Thanks, Volvidon. Thanks, Professor Rowley. Really appreciate that, buddy. Now, if I could borrow your tongue for some bear evisceration, that would be lovely. It's the bear evisceration. Oh, please get me a hospital. I'm bleeding out, and I just had my lunch.
Oh, good tonguing.
That's a very different Jungle Book, if I'm honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not a part of the Jungle Book that I'm aware of where a bear licks another bear in the face for a lot of damage.
Okay, Volvi. There you go.
I am beating this butt.
Why does he?
There it is.
Why and how does this bear have so much health? This is insane. Like we are gonna need some better weapons, some proper sets, and that is very encouraging.
Of course we are. I mean, I assume we're going to get our first set of better weapons from Arzuros. Like, it's entirely possible that Arzuros' rarity 10 weapon is better than Malzeno's weapons.
I refuse to believe such heresy.
But also, do you think that they'll just look the same as the regular weapons, or will they all have like a blood-blighty tinge to them?
Oh, imagine if there's a visual component to blood
That'd
gear.
be cool.
No, that's
probably too far.
Yeah,
that's probably too far.
Let's not get too excited.
Oh, that's so cool. I really like this.
It really is.
It adds so much focus to the fights rather than just beat up the monster normally.
Oh. Because you've never really got to properly experience hyper monsters as a thing.
No, like, to me, like, you're comparing it to all these, like, hyper and frenzies, and I'm just like, this is tempered with extra steps. I like it.
Yeah, it's two very different frames of mind.
Okay.
And my current frame of mind is that he's dead.
So do you think when we go back, we're going to get a whole nother, like, a whole list of, like, A1 anomaly
monsters? What if it's this whole category of quest? I imagine it's going to
Well, it said it was. Yeah, it said it would be. Like, it's a whole section,
So what are these special materials? Are they carvable, or is it going to be a reward?
Probably a reward, if I had to guess. I'm not carving any right now.
Curios just flee the body and escape at the end as well.
Oh, it makes so much sense, too, because in theory, they obviously get stronger as they go, because we're doing this sequentially. So they got all of Arzuros' stuff, and now they're going to move on to the next monster, get all of their stuff while we kill it, move on to the next monster, get all of their stuff while we kill it,
The monsters get the real raw end of the deal here.
Well, absolutely. Like,
they either get swarmed and eaten alive by Curio, or they get put down by hunters, and like, the entire time they're in agony, mindlessly destroying things.
In a weird way, I feel like... In a weird way, I feel like the Curio are actually the strongest monster of all.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And that's the thing. You can be massive, powerful, have all of the fury of elements, but it's so hard to combat huge swarm of thing. Like, it's just so difficult. That's why ants can swarm and kill things like 50 times their size, because you can't fight off a billion bitey things. Oh, there it is. Curio Bone. Afflicted Bone. The monster bone altered by the anomaly. The Curio's influence is clear to see.
Outfit Voucher Plus.
Hey! there we go.
I think we've got our master rank layered.
That is exciting. That was an A-star hunt, if I had to call it.
It was.
That
was an A1. That hunt was A1.
That hunt was an A1. We had an A1 day. All right, this is it. Anomaly research. On Anomaly Quest, you pit yourself against afflicted monsters that have turned violently aggressive due to Curio's influence. These quests are also used to obtain afflicted materials. Such materials can be extended for the weapon to even greater level. Type Anomaly Quest of label increases your hunt as your master rank monsters and complete urgent quests that appear after unlocking your master rank cap. So we still have urgent quests that will appear. Whether it will be an urgent blood or something entirely new is very interesting.
I'm going to assume it's like the upgrade to different affliction levels, at least for now. There might be something at the end of it all.
Yes, let's have a look at equipment. This should be fun. Oh, you're telling me. From the regular stuff I'm used to, fan of it, I think I make your gear even better. Maybe we'll make some new decorations too. So this will be where we get the proper decoration. Yeah, master rank layered armor. The whole thing is open.
Nice.
Oh, there's so many potential sets, man.
Exciting.
I'm so excited. Like, so excited.
Check out the Arzuros weapon then. Looks the same, 330 in white, so it's pretty good.
Oh, Wyvern Nasher Plus. That's very cool. 7 afflicted bones. Anything else? Anything else available? Lagombi Decider. What a name!
Oh my god. Oh, there's an afflicted Bullfango hunting horn that is 330 in purple.
That's amazing. Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We have a new plague on our hands, blood, bats everywhere, and very angry dying monsters. Basically, everything's still ruined.
Going to hell.
Like you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Please consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below, and until we meet again, goodbye.
Goodbye. Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.